Hey everyone, how you going? So, today we are starting on the building of our big straw. Stay down in the drink. Mob farm. That's the word we want. Because we have a whole bunch of ink sacs. We have a mob farm that a squid farm, I suppose that's a type of mob farm, that produces ink sacs. And let's just stick that in there and that in there. We are actually able to do things, and that straw is not staying down. Please stay down, please stay down. Let's do that instead. There we go, hopefully that works. Serves me right for deciding that today is a day for Fizzy. Oh well. So, first order of business, we need just... It will be a busy book. Hopefully we have rockets enough. Because I don't think we'll be needing more rockets than this. I mean, we should not be, because we're only just grabbing a little bit of gravel and then we'll be good. And from there, we should be sorted. And one of the things that's actually happened is I've lost my only Silk Touch pick. So we have a grand total of 1 ender chest. All the rest have been broken. So this is our final ender chest. So we got to look out for that. Because this one, it'd be unbreaking. this one is Fortune. Yeah, we can probably stick Silk Touch on this. Oh, actually, that's a probably good idea. Hey, Ninja! How you going? Actually, do we have a Silk Touch book? I'm breaking. Sweeping Edge. No. Not there. I think that, yeah, those are all mending. Okay. So, our first step, we go, oh yeah, we got the shulker boxes. We grab ourselves some gravel. And then we make ourselves all the concrete. And from there, we get ourselves sorted. Because I'm thinking, like, we should be able to get... Like, once we get the black concrete sorted, we should be able to get all the way up until... I'm thinking... what is it? The grey terracotta. There we go. That's the one. That's the one we need. And it should have us all set up. Overall. At least that is where the brain calculates things to be at. Whether that is the actual truth, I don't know, but hey, we work with it. Also, I'm pretty sure that these guys, they've almost stopped spawning pillager captains when I come by. It takes almost a stack of arrows of shooting them to actually get a pillager captain to spawn now. Yellow glazed terracotta is objectively better. I will agree with that. However, we're wanting it in a gradient. So, in this case, it's more useful to have it not stand out. So, we're going to actually be using yellow glazed terracotta in this build. But that's for a later thing. And it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be standing out. It's going to be like a big line thing. And it's going to be really neat. And it should be like lines of gold. And we'll mix it in with actual gold and yellow concrete and stuff like that. And I think it'll look cool. And basically, I think if we do it that way, we should get some really cool effects. Some of that. Wait, what? I thought I brought empty... Well, that almost counts as an empty shulker. Yeah! Yeah, I'm like... super excited to see how this turns out. But we won't be getting to the yellow terracotta or the yellow glazed terracotta until much later because they're much higher. And down at the base, we'll be doing really, like the really dark blacks. And that's why we're making the gradient is to make it really, really dramatic so that whenever we stare at it, we're like, wow, what's going on here? Because if we do it that way, then it just makes it, in my opinion, way cooler. Because if you have something that's just all one color and it's really big, I think you need a way for things to pop out. And you can do that in a couple of ways. You can do it with like really cool shapes and impressions and things. like by going and having indents and stuff like that, or you can go by having, what's it called, gradients, or you can mix the two. And I find that if you mix the two, it gives you a really cool natural look. Ba, ba, ba. And so that's basically what we're going for. So, I think... Wait, we've only got a stack of black dye at the moment, so... should just be the shulker that we need to get. Like, weirdly enough, with the squid farm yesterday, it ended up taking most of the day to get working, because I was like, oh yeah, it's fine. I'll just like do the thing, and then the thing didn't work, and I was like, wait, what? Why do you not do the thing? This is like a design that's been around since forever. Why do you no go? And I was just like so confused. Oh wait, I have oodles of sand. It doesn't. We do not need to do that then. Yeah! Well, I mean, it's either that or we play around with the wither. And I'm... on one hand, I'm kind of like, yeah, this sounds like a interesting idea. But on the other hand, I'm like, maybe we play around with the wither when we've got a few more thousands of days under our belts, and we can be like, yeah, we're a bit more pro at this. I think, wait, was that a green? Yeah, that's a green thing that I don't want to mess with, so we're going this way. Like, I think stuff like that is kind of... I think messing around with the wither is definitely much later in the world. Because that way, like, technically, we could get up to a lot of mischief. But on the other hand, I think I'd like to have a few more builds done before we ended up at the mercy of an angry wither. Because, like, I think when it comes to messing around with withers, it's sort of that whole feeling of anything that could go wrong will go wrong, and you can pretty much guarantee it. Mischief is cool. Mischief is the best. This morning is a good day. Yesterday, though, my body was like, you know what, Spelling? We've done a lot recently. How about we have a stop day? So, it was sort of a kerflop. So, we only got the squid farm done yesterday, rather than a lot of the stuff I wanted to get done. But that's okay. Today is a good day. Okay, wait, we need... Oh no, we need... Let's just steal the crafting bench. I'm glad I'm enjoyable. We need... Oh, this thing. I'm just realizing it's probably a wise idea if we actually grab an infinite water source while we're at it. Sweet berry bush delicious. Sure. Oh, yum. Sushi. R-I-C-K-A-S-T-L-E-Y. Boom. Yes, and another one. S-T-R-A-I. I think when it comes to sushi for me, I find that there are certain types of sushi that I like, and then there are certain types of sushi that I'm just like, not for me. Like, I think I'm quite picky about my types of sushi. Then which one of these has the grip? That one? Aha! We come with the... I was gonna call this green. This isn't green. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're taking the absolutely not green color of this. Totally not green. Couldn't be green. And we're going to organize ourselves. Oh my goodness. Bum, 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 bum. Bring that in. Like, I think with sushi, it's one of those things where, like, when I was in overseas, there... I suppose it is green at heart. Like, the sushi in New Zealand was definitely different than how it was made overseas. And that was something that threw me off. Because I was like, wait, this isn't how it's made overseas? And then I have a friend who went to Japan. And they were like, well, it's definitely not how it's made in Japan either. And so it's like, well... Oh, wow, good luck. So it's like, well, it makes me wonder, like, where the, I want to say line of when something becomes sushi and when something doesn't. Because as far as I understand, sushi is one of those things where, oh no, wait, we want this to become that. So that comes here and there. Perfect. And like, when a food turns into another food, because I've heard sushi when it's in other places in the world described as international sushi, and it's like, huh. I can understand why it's described as that, because most people look at it and go, oh, that's sushi. But on the other hand, I imagine to someone who grew up in Japan, they'd look at it and go, not quite. If it's very different. Ba-ba. If I may ask, what's an FD event? It sounds very interesting. Bum, bum. Oh! No wonder I don't know. I don't exactly follow cars. Okay. Well, the only important thing there is vote for the red one. The red one's always going to be one that's going to be be the fastest, because everybody knows red cars go fast. Oh, no! Let me guess. My next guess will be that you like Holden. No, which one is it? Is it Ford or Holden that's blue? One of these is blue. I have forgotten. Never mind. Cars are cars. They have 4 wheels. Ah, okay. Let me guess. Neither. Oh, okay. Ford is blue, Holden is red. I will try my best to remember that. Bum, bum, ba. Actually, let's focus in on this part and see how high we can make it. So we get our own individual little walk area or crystal growth, because what we're going to eventually do is cover this in black glass. Ba-ba-ba. I just realized we probably need scaffolding. This feels like a job for scaffolding. Bop. I sense a problem with what we're doing. That didn't work. That don't work at all. Give me some of that, please. Okay, we need scaffolding. Where does our scaffolding live? Do we have any scaffolding? No, that... scaffolding? Scaffolding? Aha! Scaffolding! We actually do have scaffolding. Wow. Like... I think... Like, I was taught how to look after my own car, but I've never thought of cars as something particularly interesting. But people who are actually able to do all the important things with cars and then soup them up, I think that actually makes cars, that part of it makes cars interesting to me. But I don't think when I see it, it's interesting, but looking into it, it's like, oh, that seems expensive. Okay, so we're going up. Please work. I swear, I'm a good person. I need the scaffolding. Wait, no, oh. Yeah. Like, I think being something like a mechanic or into constructions and things like that, it's a really useful job. Plus, like, I think for people who enjoy those sorts of things, it's a skill where it's very fulfilling. I think I want to, yeah, it's really fulfilling. Like, I know people who are handymen and they chose that life, whereas they could have been doctors and nurses and things like that. Yeah. And every time they talk about their jobs, they light up. And it's really great to see. Yeah, exactly. It's not everyone's favorite. But that's the thing, I think. It doesn't have to be everyone's favorite. No matter what job anyone picks, it doesn't have to be everyone's favorite. It just has to be your favorite. And in that, I think that that's something a lot of people don't get, is the fact that you can end up being way different than your peers in what you choose to do in life because of where your love of what you choose to do takes you. Because you're you. You're not anyone else. You're you. And there we go. In that, it might take some time to figure out where you want to go, but I always think it's well worth it to choose for yourself rather than anyone else. And actually follow your own passions. That being said, you might end up in some... Yeah, exactly. Strange yet wonderful. That is a brilliant way to describe. That is... Yeah, I am there for that. Okay. Because I think we get to about here, and then we'll start mixing in Blackstone. We go there. Yeah. That one's coming up here. And I think that's a lot of, like, I think when you're a teenager, it's something that's really hard to grapple with because of the fact that when you're a teenager, you're still trying to figure things out and being like, yep. Because you're still, like, in school and with teachers and, like, life is still being a life and learning things. But then again, like, I think life can be hard for a lot of people. And I don't think enough people give it credit for, like, figuring out where you stand in life and stuff like that. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, this is the wrong height. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we want a one going up, and then we can do that, and then it should be good. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pop, 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 pop. I always think with black concrete, it's one of those ones where it actually ends up making it hard to see where you're going. And it's just like, oh no. So we'll be putting one there. Yeah, there. You know what? It works. I'm not sure if this is where it's supposed to go, but it's fine. We can deal with it. Gosh, I'm so I'm so grateful for feather falling. Oh, yeah. Like, for me, I wanted to be a lot of things in high school, but for me, writing, like doing lots of writing, is pretty much out of the question, because my brain and my hands and stuff, they just don't work in sync, and it makes writing pretty bad, because it's in the same family as dyslexia. I just forget what it's called. Dysgraphia? I think it's dysgraphia. Basically, it looks at letters and it's like, yeah, you're not gonna have a fun time doing that. And I think with text-to-speech and stuff like that, it makes life so much easier. Well, not text-to-speech, the other one. The one. It's not a big deal. Like, to me, it's not something that has... Well, I can't say that it hasn't affected my life, because to me, it just means that my plans have changed. And, like, to me, I think choosing to change my plans is better than to go ahead and be sulky about it. Okay, there we go. So now we should be able to come in with some of this. Just every so often put some of this in, because we got a bit of this going on. Because as far as I'm concerned, like, to me, being anything I can't change is just a part of myself. You can't change it, so therefore you accept it and you move on. Or at least do your best to accept it. You can, like, to me, you have a sulk for a little bit, but don't stay sulking. And you do not stay there. For some things, that's harder than others. But if you just stay sulking, then you'll be stuck sulking. And I think that's not a healthy way to live. So it's good to move on and find at least some positives. And it is easier if you have... Yeah, exactly. It isn't a happy way to live. And if you have... what's it called? A support network. People around you who are good to you, who are able to help you, then that's also really helpful, because those kinds of people, they can help support you. Exactly. Discord, whether it's friends, family, friends on the internet, people like that. We should be transitioning into more Blackstone. And through that, you can... It makes life good. And I think overall, we should make this one of these. There we go. Perfect. Bam! I've been thinking about whether we should get shulker shells for this. Yeah, definitely don't share. Like, I was thinking about whether we'd put shulker shells in this, but I was like, that's pretty expensive. But shulker shells would look so good. We do have one black shell at the moment that we could try it out. But if we're doing black shulker shells, that means we're needing to build a farm for that. And it will postpone the build. Okay, let's give it a quick step back, see what it looks like. Because we're going to check every gradient as we go. Well, the thing is, I don't actually know how to make a shulker farm. Okay, I like this gradient. I'm happy. I like this. Oh! Oh, I get it. I get it. Well, we can grab the shulker shell and see. The only thing is, if we're using shulkers in this, once we get far enough away, they'll disappear. And hey, yes, that was a firework. Hi, corpse. And so if we just grab the one black shulker box that we have, and basically this is very dark. We'd probably put this in between. Yeah, it's like perfect timing. I'd probably put it in between this block and this block, because if we look at it, it's got that in between grey. And if we lay it on its side, it's just... What blocks do we have to lay it on its side with? There we go. You can see how it's got that middle. Yeah, it would be a very expensive build. I'm not sure if it's worth it, so we probably won't. Because also, if we get far enough away... I said if we get far enough away... I said... If we get far enough away... Oh, don't Pythag on me. This isn't fair! They disappear. Just take me. Just... That's not fair! We're watching the shulker. Eh! There we go! They disappear! And so we'd end up with like a ring of invisible. So... yeah, we were discussing building with shulker boxes. Also, since these are entities, it would equal a bit of lag, which isn't really ideal. So... I mean, we could probably build something small later down the line, but not here. For now, we do this. Why would it ruin the world? Just lag? Ba, 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 ba. Okay. And what knowledge is that? I will pretend I know who that is. There we go. Okay, we are heading out this way more. I think you guys overestimate. Funny thing, you guys may, if you're referencing someone. Oh, if I load the world, okay. If I build something with shulkers, it makes it hard to load the world in. Okay, that is actually really useful information. Thank you. I will keep that in mind for any future mischief. That is actually really important. Neither do I, but that actually sounds like really important information. Well, to be fair, on my end, like, I don't actually follow many YouTubers at all, especially in the Minecraft sphere. Like, for me, I've never been I went through a Minecraft tutorial phase back in, I want to say 2014. But that was it. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch one or two people, maybe some clips. I mean, mine's decent, but it's always better to be on the safe side with lag rather than testing it. Like, I think when it comes to dealing with lag and stuff, it's much kinder to your computer if you go and just if you just go and be nice to your computer, be kind, rather than go and bully it into doing too many lag-based builds. Like, I use... Oh! Yeah. Yeah, like, I back up this world once a week because I'm of the opinion that if it does corrupt, then I would like to at least have something to say, yeah, we did something with it. Because, or if we do lose stuff, then it's still there. I think I saw that video with the floating islands. Wait, please tell me we've got more of this. Not there. Do. Like, I know for a fact that my PC can handle a sorting system with 6 high chests, and that sorts every block in 1.18? Yes, 1.18. Without going below I think I want to say 100 frames. But yeah, it really is safer to be on the safe side. Oh no, wait, that was my old PC. Oh, I don't actually know what this computer can handle. Oh. We should do a test. We need to bully this computer. That's what we need to do. Like, I mean, on the bright side, it can run Baldur's Gate. So, that's a tick in its favor. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I think this is where we start mixing in the next one, which is... Oh, I don't think we've got much smooth basalt. I mean, that's technically handling things, right? Like, when it goes in blue screens, that's technically handling things. Although, perhaps that's not handling things well. That might be something to watch out for. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, we definitely do not have enough smooth basalt. Oh, I can guarantee it can get worse with the blue screen. Ah. Yay, we have more. Chunk loading distance. The average chunk loading distance for me, I believe, is 20 something? Yeah, 26. Like, technically it can go higher, but I've found when dealing with farms that sometimes frames can drop if I go higher. And that makes me a little bit antsy. Ah! We're out of scaffolding. Okay. Where have we put scaffolding? Scaffolding, 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 scaffolding. Yeah, like that's something I find is... Like, if you go and you boost the thing, then it's like, I can see everything. And it feels good right up until you start losing frames, and then it's like, the nerves are kicking in. Okay, scaffolding. Where have we put the scaffolding? Like, I think... boop. We might... I'm trying to remember, and I'm just like, I don't know. No problem. See you next time. I'm trying very hard to remember, and it's just like... not existing. Your laptop is an impressive piece of architecture. Like, the fact that your laptop works. Do we have another side today? Ba ba ba. Let me just double check. Wait, if we go like this. There we go! Aha! Wait, no, we don't have any scaffolding in there. Bye! Scaffolding? Scaffolding? Okay, we are now on a scaffolding quest because I know we've got stacks of scaffolding somewhere. I just have no idea where. Okay. Scaffolding sidetrack, I guess. Does this count as a sidetrack? Hello? Oh no. I swear if I've lost my scaffolding, I am not impressed with myself. We have lost our scaffolding. How is this a thing? Okay. Well, we have 3 pieces of string. How is... My disappointment is immeasurable. Okay. Well, if we yeah, that is true. At least it isn't. Is there anywhere else we could have put our scaffolding? Like, I'm trying to think, and I'm like, there's nothing coming to mind. Because we can't have used it. Empty, 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 empty. Redstone, unless we put it in here? Nope. That is just potions. No, we have lost the scaffolding. Okay, new plan. There will be string at the mob farm. Therefore, we will be able to get ourselves some string. Look at that gradient. Amazing. So therefore, we should be good. Yep. Bop, bop. Book. Not. S-T-L-E. What? Too late, corpse. Not Rick got it. What? Okay, we have a chest somewhere. Wait, no, there it is. It's not even a chest. Pop, pop. Okay, we have scaffolding. Life is good. Snoozing is good in healthy doses. Don't worry, the stream will be here on replay, I promise. Okay, there we go. We pop up. And we also forgot the blackstone. I think... Fair enough. Like, other side is a jam. Other side is the best jam. Okay. Elliot. Bye. bum, bum, bum. So hopefully we've got enough of this, because otherwise we're going to run into a few problems. But we will deal with that as time comes. Maybe we'll raid a few geodes. Which I think could be fun. Geodes make great silly sounds. I love geodes. That being said, oh no, wait, we have water breathing now. We could actually go raiding geodes underwater. Like, I find that raiding geodes underwater is like the #1 way to actually finding geodes, because like you can see them, you can see their little ball shapes. It's great. I'm waving my hands. It's doing nothing for the building, but that's okay. We can still manage it. Ba 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 ba. There we go. Bit there, we're good. Pop, 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 pop. One there. She'll be right. And then, actually, if we go there, yeah, that'll be fine. Yes, hello, Jones. And then, like, I think we should Oh, I just realized we were supposed to do the extend outward at this point. Yeah, there was a Cato Distracto, all right. Oh well. One of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Ah, look, there went a spider. Ha! Like, on one hand, I would love to add water to the sides of that just to stop the spiders from falling down like that. But on the other hand, they're always there and it's like, oh well, we shall survive. Okay. Dun da da. Dun da da. There we go. One of those. Skablam! We be sorted! One of the things we're going... Oh wait, no, we're covering this in glass, so we don't actually need to do the whole mob proofing on the outside. However, the mob proofing on the inside, what we're going to do is we're going to need to come through with torches, I think, just to make sure that we don't encourage the spawning of undesirable mobs where we don't need them. Because I think having a creeper spawn in here, or even a zombie, because let's face it, when you're dealing with a mob farm, you want things not spawnable. Bum, bum, bum. I just realized we should probably sleep tomorrow night, because we do not also want the phantoms. The phantoms are unfriendly. They do not like us being here, but we shall just accept their existence, because it is fine. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, sleeping is very important. We appreciate the sleep network. The sleep network. It rests. It rejuvenates us. It brings life to the world, including actually having a drink. There we go. Pop. Like, with summer coming, This is actually getting to be, like, the warm is actually coming, and it's like, oh, wow, hello, warm. I haven't seen you since, I don't know, last November. I had forgotten what you actually felt like. You're actually warm. What is this? I forgot that warm existed. Oh no, that's a spider. It's fine. And it's like every summer it's like this. Just this whole, wait, warm is a thing that exists? I'm so shooketh. What is this? Okay, and then next one we go across. Okay. Pop. Pop. And like, I don't know what it is about changing seasons. And just... Wait, we could have done... Wait, did I just stare at an Enderman? Oh gosh. I will choose to think that I did not stare at an Enderman and there is not a very grumpy, long-legged person waiting for me down below. Ha! Oh boy. Because, like, I think when it comes to seasons changing, it's one of those things that just creep up on you and then BAM! It's like, hey, have you heard about sunscreen? Have you heard about t-shirts? Have you heard about all the rest? And oh gosh, there goes my headphones again. And it's just like, could you give us some warning, please? Could we have, you know, maybe spring? What do you mean spring came before? Spring's supposed to happen, right? Yes. Farewell block. And nobody ever tells you that spring's already happened. Bah, bah, bah. Yeah. Like, I'm sort of on the fence as to whether to get hand tracking so that people... Wait, hands on the mouse. Whether I get hand tracking or whether I just let it be. Happy New Hour! Because on one hand, it's like, yeah, this is a thing. It can stay a thing. Or on the other hand, it can be like, yes, it is a mystery. Okay, I think at this point we'll blend it. So we need down there with the creepers and the bed. Okay, we sleep. Whee! And like, I think in this case, it's kind of like, well, it's like 6 half dozen. On one hand, hand movements. On the other hand, you get to the mystery of whatever the hand jiggles are. Be me flopping my hands around like an octopus, knowing that no one can see them. Good. Oh, that looks cool. That looks actually cool. I like that. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay. So now I think maybe eventually we'll come back in and fix up the shaping a little bit, but other than that, we should be good. Deep slate. 1, 2, 3. Like, it's also all good if we don't use all colors on all pillars, because that means we can have a differing coloration as to what pillars look like what. look at him go. They don't even know we're here. Look at me go. I don't even know if I can make that jump. Oh. Up. Up. There we go. And like, I think 1, 2. Wait a minute, that's not supposed to go there. This is supposed to go there. Thank you. Look at that. That basalt just trying to sneak its way in there like that. Trying to be sneaky basalt. Again with the sneaky basalt. Does this mean we don't trust basalt? Is basalt out to get us? Up. 1, 2. Oh well, there we go. Now at least we don't have to worry about it. Now it's fine. I think overall we builds are general, like doing big builds. I think overall big builds are probably one of those things where it's really chill most of the time, especially when you're dealing with the overall structure, because when you're doing the first mapping out bits, they can be one of the things that... Wait, is this one of the ones that go and lean one way or the other? No, it is not. Okay, we are good. It's one of the things that can actually go and be really chill. And if it's something that's also repetitive, like you end up with a pattern that repeats, as long as you get the pattern down in your brain, you're able to just sort of sit back and relax. And I find that really nice. Although sometimes you get people who are like, I don't follow the pattern, and the pattern don't like me. Which I totally get, because like, straight lines, me and straight lines, we do not get each other either. Straight lines are no friends of mine. So, like, it's a vibe. Some people vibe with it, some people do not. That there, that there, that there. There we go. Let's go there. And, like, I think you can... Well, the thing is, like, you build a square house in Minecraft, and it's like, yeah, the square house be square, and rocking its squareness. And, like, but if you build a square house one block out from being square, and then you walk in, you instantly feel like something's off. And for me, like, I'm always miscounting whether it's one block off, 2 blocks off, and something like that. And it's so frustrating to be like, yeah, I've counted this 4 times, 5 times, however many times, and then bam, congratulations, we need tough. It's still messed up. And it's just like, why? Why is this a thing? This isn't fair. No! Because when that happens, it's just like, ah! And... But if you make something like curved, or you put in diagonals and things like that, it makes things flow easier. Oh, yeah. And then you're sort of left with the dilemma of, do you go ahead? Do you make a bit extra food? Do you go to the snack cupboard and get out a snack? Or do you sit there and suck it up? Or the worst one, the worst thing of all, we are out of scaffolding, being if you are actually out of food and there is nothing available to be made. Like, I think that last one is the worst. Well, the thing is, like, for me, if I don't eat, like, if I'm really hungry and my brain's not functioning, I can't cope with the thought of actually making food and stuff, so I have a snack cupboard that's basically made of, like, cut up, like, it's stuff I've pre-prepared. So whether it's a bag of chips that's pre-portioned, not like the ones that you buy pre-portioned, like I've taken a family bag and then I've portioned it out. Or it's stuff where it's carrots and you cut them up. But, you know, just something that you can go ahead and you can eat to give your body something to process. Because otherwise, my body's just like, okay, I'm gonna give up now. I'm gonna collapse here on the couch and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna throw a tantrum. I'm gonna do all of these other things. And I'm not gonna let you make food. And sometimes it's just like that. It's awkward. It's annoying. It's just how life is. Pop. And of course are there? I'm just trying to remember if there are actually sweets in the snack cupboard. I don't think there are any lollies. No, I don't think there are. Like, I think the lollies are stashed away in people's individual hidey holes. Like, people have just come along and brought lollies and then hid them in their own special lolly places where people don't think that other people know about them. But then again, everyone knows about them, so I don't know how well hidden they are. Or at least I think everyone knows about them. Bum. Like, I used to have a jar of Skittles, but then I didn't end up eating them for ages. And so I was like, you know what? Here. Neighbour's kid, have the Skittles. I can't be stuffed having them anymore. And the neighbour's kid was like, yes! Skittles! Well, probably not that excited, but it is a spelling recreation. So everyone's always excited. Kit Kats are yum. I appreciate a good Kit Kat. Pop. And probably a bit there. One thumb. Dum dum dum. Like, I think sugary sweets are one of the things where it's like, some people really go for them, and some people are like, yep, no, I'm good. And I think if you have a sweet tooth, then it's sort of that thing where it's a definite balancing act. Because, like, I used to have quite the sweet tooth. Oh, yeah, that'd do it. Like, for me, it used to be that, like, lollies and things, they were pretty accessible. And then I think I want to go up like this. But then basically import taxes happened for at least the non-New Zealand made lollies. Which means that a lot of the stuff that I like, much expensive. And also, like, I like the really chewy lollies. And a lot of the New Zealand lollies are either chocolate or they're lollies that, I don't know what it is about New Zealand lollies, but they're all very soft. Oh no! The bugs! The plague! Oh no! Oh no. Okay, I think if we go 1 or 2 more colors, that'll be good. Do we have anyone down there? Nope. Okay, this is good. Bam. Okay, what's our next? Oh. You know what? How much black dye do we have still? Yes, that is the ideal thing for you to do. Aha, bones. Exactly what we need. So we should be able to grab some of these, turn it into that, turn it into this, doing this thing. Hi, Bendy, how you going? And then, skabam! Okay, awesome. We've been making one of these. It probably doesn't look like much. I don't know. I only know what it means as, like, deer musk. Oh. I think the lolly smokers are musk flavored. I think. Okay, so I think we're just putting the point on that and we should be good. So if we make ourselves some grey glazed terracotta, and I think it's an old-fashioned flavour, if I'm remembering my flavours right. Put that there. Do that. Get ourselves some space in our inventory. Bum bum ba, bum bum ba. There we go. Collapse that. Use this temporarily. And if we don't have space, then we regret. Ba-da-da-da! Okay. I always regret flying on, eating on the wing. It's always... Wait, that's the crafting. We need the crafting table to actually make the things, and the crafting table's over there, and that was an oops. Okay, let's try that again. A 1 and a 2. There we go. Yes, I'm only putting you on the book once for that, unfortunately. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Meow. Bop. There we go. Okay. So we are going to need to do this and this. And a bit of shenanigans. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is very, very full. A 1 and a 2. So I've basically been using this to smelt nothing but sand for the last who knows how long. Actually, do we still have... Yep, we still have fuel in here, so we're double good. Which makes our lives much better, which also kind of means that we're going to need to hang around here while this smelts. So, we may as well do some things that are required around here. Which I figure... we may as well make our chicken farm. Our chicken farm. I just realized that I thought that word. I thought farm. It did not come out of the brain. So, okay. I like the idea that this is turning into. This is starting to shape up. So, I figure what we'll do is we got this nice little cave in here, right? Goes down. So what we'll do is we'll carve this out so that it's this nice little hen house tucked into the ground. And I think that'll be good. And we'll add some... what's it called? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I mean, this is technically a sidetrack, but we're sidetracking with a purpose. So... and what we'll do is we'll add some, I'm thinking, hay bales to the floor. So we've got some nice chicken mush stuff. Chicken mush stuff? Is that a word? Ah, it is a word now. We shall live with the chicken mush stuff. And we'll block up there and make it all posh. And we shall finally have our chickens. Because unfortunately, one of the chickens had to be sacrificed today for the book. And I was like, oh, this is... no problem. See you soon. And I was like, oh... That is not ideal. See you soon. So, doing this, good idea. So, hopefully, we should end up with something good. And I figure we make it into a sort of cave entrance. Just a like little shallow thing. And just have a gate fence type situation. Where's our shovel? Here's our shovel. And just have it poking out, looking chill. Ba 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 ba. And from there we can have a nice time. We can come back and make it look fancier. But I think overall, this is the vibe I want to go with. Actually, let's just fill this in so we don't actually need a torch in there. Like, I know technically we don't need to do this, but I don't know. It's just something makes me feel better when the caves are filled in. Because it's like, oh yeah, you can guarantee that there won't be any mobs spawning in there. Even if it is lit up. Versus having like a torch somewhere where it's like, oh yeah, technically that is spawn proofed, but are you sure? Are you really, really sure there? Ba, 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 ba. Wait, no, this one. Here we go. One of those. One of those. And then we'll put that there. So, I figure what we'll do is we'll have this lovely chicken here situated in a wall where what happens is any eggs it gets are dispensed into this pen. So it's only a semi-automatic chicken farm. So it's still semi-aesthetic. And I like that idea rather than having a fully automatic farm. But it does mean that we'll have to actually be active in culling our chickens. Because otherwise we will have mobs. We will have mobs everywhere. But I'm actually okay with that because I think it fits with the vibe that we're going with. Nope, we need that. Ba 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 ba. And I think in doing that, we should end up with something looking pretty good. Actually, if we bring the bales back so that they go like this, and then we put logs going down, I think that'll look good. And then we can have a little trough of water. You know, every animal deserves to have something to drink. Oh no, wait. Pillars there. Oh, actually, if we go 3 blocks of hay, pillars there, then we can have a full trough. That works. So we go, let's replace that with actual stone. Bum bum ba, ba ba da ba da. Oh, I'm getting so good at avoiding these sweet berry bushes. I have been getting myself caught on those sweet berry bushes ever since we put them in. And it is, on one hand, they look amazing. I love the way they look. On the other hand, getting stuck on the sweet berry bushes is just pain. It is like almost true pain, despite the fact that it doesn't actually get through our armor. It's just like, aha, aha, I regret. Every time I regret. We need a bit of this. Let's just go with that for now. And I know for a fact that like we aren't going to ever really get damaged by the sweet berry bushes, but on the other hand, just getting stuck on them is like, it's a whole vibe. I'm not sure I'm there for the vibe. I don't think I am there for the vibe, but still. Ba-ba-da. Why skeleton? There we go. Oh well. We do not need to worry about skeleton. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So that gives us the basis of where we want to go with that. So if we go ahead and we add Wait, where did we put our... Where did we put our crafting table? Nope, not a... We know where our crafting table is. Where did we put our... I forgot the word! Stone cutter, that's it! We have misplaced the stone cutter. It has wandered off. And with that, everything else. We shall have to figure out that one. Because otherwise we got a slight problem on our hands. And this needs to come up like that. And I like that as a cave entrance. Like, I want this to feel man-made in here. But an actual cavey type entrance. So we'll probably bring in some cobble like this. Making it feel a bit more man-made. Not man-made. Natural. Like, cave homes are the best, I think. Cave homes are 100% overrated. Not overrated, underrated. Cave homes need love. Cave homes need so much love. Like, I think anyone who thinks that cave homes are overrated are just not playing the game right, I think. Ba-ba. And, like, it's not even, like, you hear some people and they're like, yeah, but you need variety in your life. And you're like, no! You need a cave home! Because, like, you can have so much variety in your cave homes too. Whether it's up a mountain, in the air. Oh, I don't think I could do deep dark cave homes. I think a deep dark cave home would just rattle my bones too much. Unless literally every surface was covered in wool at all times. Like, no matter where you went, wool. Wool everywhere. We live for the wool. We sacrifice for the wool. We exist for the wool. All hail the wool. Like, that would be the only instance in which I would actually do anything close to living in a cave home in the deep dark, I think. Let's go with a bit of that. Some of those. Some of that. Like, I think... Oh... I think the only time I'd base next to an ancient city would be if I did it accidentally. That being said, like, we can't read the future, so I can't completely take it out of the existence of things that will definitely not happen. So it is always a possibility. So if we go like that, we can put a gate there and guarantee things not escaping, and it's still looking fairly cave-like. Actually, if we go like that, I just realized we used up our... Wait, we have stone still! Yes, hello stone! Come back, stone! We love you, stone! Like, I think... ancient cities... I love them for the loot, but they scare the bejesus out of me. And... like, I was watching... It was a little Minecraft short. And it was saying about how, like, one of the ones made by Minecraft, and it was saying about how they wanted to recreate the feeling of your first night in Minecraft all over again in the ancient city, and I was like, hearing that, and I was like, well, you did it pretty well. Like, I know for a lot of people, they're like, oh yeah, it's fine. We just go ahead. We raid an ancient city and we do it. But on the other hand, or at least that's how it feels like when I watch a lot of videos, it's like, oh yeah, there's ancient cities. We do the thing. And then we do other things. But on the other hand, it's like, this doesn't feel like it's geared towards the average player to do. Okay, a water there. A water there. Perfect. Okay, I like this. I'm happy with this. Wait, shovel. Bit of a path. Oops. Would you know it? Yeah, like, it would be interesting to see how many casual players don't actually touch that area, because I know for a fact, like, I know that there are a lot, like, there are groups of players that don't actually go to the end, and you hear about people who have been playing for years and they haven't gone to the end. Heck, I was one of those players. And when it's stuff like the Deep Dark, it's like, well, it makes me curious whether, like, players will go for it if they're not interacting with the end. Because, like, you need, it's a different set of circumstances to go to for the Deep Dark, because, like, the Deep Dark itself, it's somewhere where you're not, you can run up to it accidentally, unlike the end where you actively need to work towards it. But then again, it is a fairly rare spawn. We really should put something under here. This is not so great. So let's just, there we go. Yeah. Sweet berry bushes. There we go. Oh, that looks so much better. Just putting something under there. And I think if, yeah, the terrain generation really changes how it feels under there. Like it really changes the effect of the place. Okay, I think I want to go with cherry wood, because it'll match the other supports in this place. So we'll grab some of that. Like, that being said, I know for a long time I avoided bastions. Well, not bastions, near the fortresses. So there is something in that. So it could be for some players that they just choose to avoid it altogether. But in that, Swift Sneak, brilliant enchantment, love it to pieces. Speaking of which, at some point we really should get Swift Sneak. Okay. Bit of that. Then bump, bump, bump. We'll have our chicken hopper over here. That'll shoot over here. And that's how that one will work. And now I wonder where our gate is, because I have no idea. I know I put it somewhere, but I have forgotten. I'm sure we put it somewhere. No? In here? No? Okay, we have officially lost the last gate I own. Oh, no, I remember where the gate is. It's in with the oak stuff, which means it's back this way. We get the hang of it. We get the hang of this. It works eventually. But I think like working with whatever you want to interact with, like that's the good thing with Minecraft. You can still have fun interacting with as few elements or as many elements as you want. Like if you want to be a PvP combat overlord and doing all the fighting and being amazing at it, then you can do that. Or if you want to sit in a corner and build and just do that, no one, it won't change the level of fun. I want to say, like that thing, it doesn't change things. And I think in that way, life, like the game, you can pick and choose what you do, whereas in a lot of other games you don't get to pick and choose. Aha! We have a gate. Da 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 da. Okay, I think we need to put something here so that the chickens can't get out. So we're just gonna quietly do that. Therefore, no chicken escapes. And we should be good. Bump, 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 bump. Perfect. Add a bit of shape. And therefore, we wreck everything with sand. Of course we do. I only wanted... I just wanted to remove the sandstone, not add sand. Ah! My water! No! Okay. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Okay. We are now free to add the chickens. Let's do it. Do, 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 do. This should be good. We have everything we need. And I think what we'll do for the top, because I'm just thinking about it, we'll probably add a very long transition. Like we've got... Wow. I'm just realizing how subtle it is between the deep slate and the basalt. That is a very small transition there. But between the blackstone and the basalt, like that transition, like we'll double that transition time between the tuff and the grey glazed terracotta. So therefore we actually are able to have an easier time transferring stuff, and we can actually go ahead and mix in, I think it's the polished deep slate in with it. Gosh, I hope it's the polished deep slate. Ba-bum. Okay. Chickens, away! Ah! One chicken. This is good. Okay, ah! Okay, there's gotta be a better way of doing this. Dump. Aha! Okay, we get 3 chickens. Okay, well, we get 3 chickens. So at least that's something. So, huzzah! Ba-da-ba-da! Huh? Like dirt? I know for a fact Enderman can't pick up blocks because we've got a data pack that stops that, so I'm a bit confused as to how that happened. Ba-ba-ba. A one there. A one there. Yes. Hello. Welcome to your new world. This is the only world you will know. You will love it, accept it, and then it will be ended. Goodbye. Bam. Okay, let's check up on the grey glazed terracotta and see how it's going. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. And bam. Okay, I think this is enough. We can scoop this up and see how we're going. Yeah, it's fine. That is sandstone. We do not need that. We will just chuck some of this in, just so that it doesn't run out. Oh, okay, we do have some more of that going. Never mind. Let us just go the other way, and it shall be fine. We shall not worry. Boom. Wait, do we have... We forgot the tough. Oh well. We shall just grab some more. Meow. Tough? Tough. There we go. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, and then... Should be good to... That's the wrong button. That's still the wrong button! Okay, this one. What is this one? We want... I'm staring at it. I swear, I'm staring at it. And I'm like, I swear it's a block. I don't know what block, but it's a block. It's a block. It's that block that I don't have in that shulker. It's over here. We need to bring it with us. So we have some sort of room in our inventory. There we go. We got the room. We want to bring the room with us. There we go. Hello there. Right. Oh no. Okay. Let's just turn this all into polished basalt and pretend that we have enough of the block. There we go. Perfect. Ba-doop. We might have to dig some more of this up. And that'll probably... There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And hopefully... we should be good. Oh... I forgot about that. We actually need to move that around now. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's try this again. Scaffolding in a bit more of a different place this time. Should be about there. I mean, we're actually getting pretty high up now. So that's actually pretty interesting. I like this. This is good. We appreciate this. Do 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 do. Okay, awesome. Okay, so. No. We are not transferring this over. We are actually wanting something like this. Oh wait, no, we are doing the bobble out forward first. You know, otherwise it totally forgets actually why we have the line, and if we don't have the line, then that actually doesn't do anything. I always forget with doing lines like this that with the point of doing the line is to actually remember to do what the line tells you to do, and then if you don't do what the line tells you to do, then you end up doing something completely different and off track, and then you're like, oh, wait, why is this line here in the first place? Is this an important thing? And then, like, future you is like, wait, spelling, we needed that. Spelling. And then it's just like, oh no. Oh no. This is a slight problem in many different ways. Could we have it fixed perhaps? In just a little type of bit? Because otherwise there's a little bit of a problem. One there. So this is one of the ones that's probably going to be a bit more tricky to blend. So we're going to do it over a longer distance, and it's probably going to be the last color we're mixing in. But I think we can do it. I think we're good. Actually, no, we want that there. There we go. It's also going to be really interesting because once we get the curve for the next section, which I think is there, because we want this crystal piece interacting with this crystal piece here at the back, and also this crystal piece. And there's basically part of this doesn't exist, and we don't want to actually bother building it. So we'll end up coming back and figuring out where we want to actually build it and where we don't, where it splits off. So that's why it looks so weird right now, because we're only doing the front. Because it's just a waste of resources to build something that doesn't actually exist, in my opinion. Because it's like, it's fine. We don't need it. Bop. And like overall, I think it should be fun. It should be all good. That being said, we don't need that block. And it would have probably been, I'm looking at this and I'm like, it would have probably been a great idea if we had lit this up ahead of time and caused ourselves a lot less problems later on. But hey, that was past spelling. Leaving problems for future spelling yet again. Thank you, future spelling. Thank you, past spelling. Future spelling, love these sort of things. Not. Not at all. Bum, bum. If we go there, and then possibly here. Yeah, we like that. There we go. Then like that. Bum, bum. Perfect. Gradients. We love them. They're so... I want to say colourful, but that is the exact opposite of what's going on here. Like, this is the least colourful gradient I have ever done. I think it's the least colourful gradient you can possibly do. It's just like grey on grey on grey. But then again, it's no biggie. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Back this up. We need to go out one further. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. Plop. Perfect. There we go. And I don't think we need to actually worry with this about actually keeping it to like rotations because of the fact that it'll be so far up, which is a good thing. I think worrying about rotations and the concrete and everything else at this height would be such a pain. And I think that's something to think about when you're actually doing a build is it worth the stress and hassle? Because if the answer's no, then sometimes it's like, yeah, it's better to walk away from it. Or at the very least, come back later and try again. Because, like, trying some... Oh dear. Oh well, that gives us time to grab that. Because I think sometimes it's better if you come back later, and then sometimes it's better to drop the project if it's not something that you're actually getting paid for. And especially if it's a project where you end up just stressing every time that you open it. And it's just like, wait, why is this like this? This shouldn't be like this. That should be like that. How did that happen? There we go. Problem fixed. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da! Okay. 1 up, 1, 2. Perfect. Bit there. Bit there. And a bit there. We're getting our nice gradient flowing through. Plop. Plop. Do, do, do. Okay. And I think... Wait, no, we don't do that here. We need a bit there. A bit there. There we go. Aha! Like, the thing is... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up seeing this gradient for the next few hours. Like, this gradient is getting burned into my brain. I'm gonna be speaking in gradient. Wait, how does one speak in gradient? Is it like grey, dark grey, greyer, medium grey? Yes, grey, grey, medium grey, grey. Light grey. Hello, grey. That sounds mildly disturbing. Okay, this should mean that we can actually make the point now, though. We have made it to the point. Wait, is this the point of the stream? It's the point of the stream, the point. Wow. Okay, so then let's figure this one out. I think we need we need materials to actually make the point. Also a zombie coming after us, but hey. But yeah, I think we got the gradient looking good. Looking fancy. And nope. So, okay, I think... Hi, Vin! It is a good morning. How you going? If we get some netherrack and we sort of sketch out the points to the middle, I think that would be a good way to do it. We're busy making our first spire, and this is it. It looks a bit odd standing by itself, but it should work out. That's good to hear. So let's grab ourselves some stuff, netherrack, and work out where we need our point. So basically, this is the first of our crystal spires. And from this, hopefully, we will be doing the rest of our build around it. The deep slate line marks where we have all the rest of them. And yeah. Gosh, it's so weird watching rabbits. With them just constantly stuck. It makes me wonder how their pathfinding does that. Like, what? How? So, basically, we want... Let's see if we've got this about right. We want to go from about here. That does not need to exist. And we're going across to there, using that as a sort of middle point, as a central thing. And we figure out where we want our pointy bit, because we don't have a part back here. And we'll sort of build into the middle, I figure. So if we just try and figure out 1, 2, 1. So the main thing is that we're trying to figure out what the diagonal line. Okay. Never mind, we got our diagonal line. It looks like it's a double point. Hey, Just the Best, how you going? It's 2 at the top and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Cool. And we can follow that all the way around. That's good to hear. and then that matches up there. That's good. So what we're doing is we are making our first crystal spire. And hopefully everything matches up and it's all good. I know it shouldn't be this nerve-wracking, but it kind of feels like it is. And I'm like, ah! It's always nice to see everyone popping in and saying hi. It's really nice. I like it. And hopefully... Hey, bop. Bop. What did I just do? That goes there. Like, so basically, what we're going to be doing is, after we've got all this in place, we're going to come around, and as you can see, we've got like flecks of yellow and blue at the top parts in the picture. So up there, I think I'm gesturing with my head correctly. I suppose it is kind of like Lego Minecraft. And then we're also going to come in with white glass and things like that over top. But the yellow parts, they're going to be dug into this, like, kind of like highlights. Or cracks, or fissures, I suppose, would be another way of describing it. And in doing that, we'll get a really cool effect. At least I think we will. Okay, this back part is where it gets tricky. Because we don't actually know how this area functions until we plug in this other part. So all of those gold parts and the white and all of that, they don't exist. Thank you. I will. And I have been. So, yeah. It should be interesting. Ba-ba. There we go. So if we leave this like that, that gives us... our first pillar. All done. Although it doesn't look like much now, but it'll look really exciting. I promise. And then, bum, bum, we start pulling out more black things. Although, actually, we probably need to get more objects. But hey, that is a later problem. We do not have to worry about that. Because I think right now it would probably be a good idea if we sort of figure out where things are at. Because, like, especially this main one here and where things connect. So if we organize this secondary one, that would be a good idea. Ba-ba. Wait, where'd we go? 1, 2. 1, 2. There! Perfect! And I think, like, one of the good things about this is the fact that the mob farm is still running. So we're still getting drops. And, like, I'm so grateful! Because otherwise, like, I don't know. That would be kind of frustrating if we weren't. Bum, bum, bum. I think if it was a kind of mob farm where you actually had to stand in one specific place to get it to work, I think decorating it would just be the absolute pits, because like that's part of the point, I think, is to go ahead and have it running while you decorate, because otherwise you just run out of patience, I think. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. And like I find that this is a really good option if you don't want to AFK. Just go and decorate the mob farm, because by the end of it you get something that's really pretty, and also it's something that, well, you get a whole bunch of drops as well, so it's like a double whammy on great things. And it makes for a good time. Ba-ba-ba. Wait, did we just wash away a rabbit? We washed away a rabbit. Oh, I forgot I could do this. There we go. I totally forgot we could do it this way. Happy New Hour! Happy late New Hour! There we go! We're all sorted! We are not all sorted! I missed some bits! Ah! Okay. That looks better. Much fancy. Okay. Perfect. So from there, we should be good. Wait, how do we have so many rabbits? Wow. Yes, I'm staring at you. Like, how? How? Is this just a rabbit trap? Have we created a rabbit trap? I need to know. It's either that or we've just created rabbit mischief. Oh well, if we have created rabbit mischief, then we will just get into mischief with the rabbits, and it shall be great and terrible, but we shall do things. One. There. No. There. Okay. So therefore, what's happening with this? Yes, it is. It is the land of the rabbit's foot. I hadn't considered that until now. Okay, so this goes up one more layer, I think, looking at this. This is kind of a mess. Just looking at whatever I've done here, I'm like, past spelling, I do not understand what this is. I thought those were going to share with in the savannah. Okay. Oh no, I'm following what I'm doing here. That go... Okay, every 3, 4. So yep, we're at the point where we cross over. So therefore, we need a block to do the thing. And we've removed that. We can't have that because... Wait, do we need that? Wait! Oh, I'm trying to figure out what blocks I need and what blocks I don't need. I'm so confused. Past me. Why did I do this to myself? Oh, so they're spawning in all the savannas? It's hot biomes? Oh. Fancy. Okay, so we're wanting it on an angle like this. Yeah, that's probably actually a really good idea. Okay, we go up. Yeah, okay. I think I got what's going on here now. Yum. Okay. So we want here. And then that turns into other things. But I believe we are now out of concrete powder. So we shall place what we have left. Yep. This diagonal line is the crystal that we're making. Yep. There we go, in the book, and done. Oops, and that needs to actually be there. Which means that we have a connection through here. Hey Red, how you going? Pop. Something there. Which means that we're also getting some sort of connection situation over here. Ah! Thoughts and planning, it exists somewhere in my brain. Okay, we want that. Let's do that. Yep, I like that. Okay, we got it. Then this comes along like that. Because we got skills. Totally skills. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. And then that one there. I want to say that's there. And then there. Which would also make this one here. Yeah, it is a spot. Yeah, it goes up and then it's also on a diagonal. Yeah. And if we work it out now, it saves us working it out later. Okay, I'm happy with that. Because that's the tricky thing with working on a double diagonal is the fact that you end up having to figure out some pretty tricky curves, I want to say. Oh, wait, I think we're out of... It's great to hear that you're good, Red. We're busy working on our crystals today. And, sometimes I wish I did. Yeah. Yeah, we are starting on the build. I think there's capitals on that. Like, it feels like that's something with capitals. The build. And it's just like, oh no. Because there's some pretty funky angles involved, and I'm like, oh no. I've done a thing. Oh. I'm already doing things. But, bright side. Slime farm. Not slime farm. Squid farm. It works. It didn't want to work, but it ended up working. Like, it took me a lot more hours than I was intending for it to take, but it ended up working. I was quite relieved by the end of it. If we go like that, that means that... No, if we go... But... Although, that probably had something to do with the fact that my brain wasn't all hands on deck yesterday, because after the last few days, my body was just like, yeah, no, we're going to take a rest now, whether you say yes or no. Which is, like, understandable. Yes, the book theme today is fireworks being used. So if you catch me flying with fireworks, you know what to do. Yell out, and your name goes in the book. Oh, yes. Red, I don't think you've played this book game. So, you'll see that there is a pinned comment saying the book theme. And also at the bottom of my stream, there is also the book theme. And today's book theme is fireworks used. Yes, Rabbit, I am eating your cousin. Bear me! And so today, yeah, we... Look at it run! Oh, it's actually running! Oh my goodness! That timing! Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be good. I will try to be good. I can't promise I'll actually be good, but I'll get there. Maybe. Okay. Wait a minute. We're doing something completely wrong here. We need to go like this. And like this. There we go. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. We shall leave that particular rabbit alone. We shall be kind to that rabbit, I promise. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that means... But like, look at them. They're everywhere. There's one there. There's one there. This is as good as the Canterbury Plains. Oh, I should probably explain that one. So in New Zealand, the Canterbury rabbits are pests in New Zealand. And... well, adopt one of these guys. Oh, we could. If we can catch them. Sure. But in New Zealand, they cause massive amounts of ecological damage. It really is turning into a perimeter for rabbits. So basically, there's generally a bounty on rabbits, as far as I understand it. No one's here. No one's here. Ooh. And so, yeah, because, like, they cause a lot of damage. Because, yeah, the ground here is not designed for rabbits to exist on. And they destroy native habitat. Do I trust you? No, I do not. And of course, we don't have any foxes or any native predators to keep them in check. So they breed like rabbits. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. I can imagine, like, they look so cute and adorable, and then they're like, haha, I have you under my spell. Fear me, for I am Rabbit, and you are a pawn in my schemes. Actually, that would be kind of interesting for, like, a little one-shot. Like, having characters not realize the fact that it is actually Flopsy. They were brought into New Zealand for the fur trade, actually. Because everyone, like, looked at New Zealand, they were like, wow, there's so much space. We can have rabbits. It's the same with, I think, stoats and weasels? Or was it stoats and ferrets? Either way, the long pole rat things. And since then, again, lots of ecological problems. Because New Zealand, the birds are not designed to hide from those kinds of predators. And they get nommed really easily by them. Bop. And yeah. Oh, I think it's stoats. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it causes penguins problems as well. Because we've got the little blue penguin that lays its eggs along a decent chunk of New Zealand. And of course, it's just like prime targets for stoats. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. So we are now out of black concrete. We will need to figure out, like, I think this is, we have run out of stuff. Oh, yeah, I don't know what the colonialists were thinking when they were like, yeah, this is a great idea. Because it wasn't just rabbits and stoats and stuff, because it was like a whole bunch of things. But then again, like, ecology wasn't a subject back then, because people were like, oh yeah, I see that rats are a thing. And then they were like, oh yeah, the ecology will balance out, it'll be fine. And yet it never did. And they were like, huh, oh well, it'll take 100 years, it'll be fine. And the problem kept getting worse, and then they were like, oh, maybe it won't be fine? Like, and that's how those sorts of things started getting fixed. Okay, so we no longer have any black concrete, and I don't know about you guys, but hanging around the farm for a while doesn't... Actually, we can hang around the farm and have some fun. I have an idea. So if we grab a bunch of the deep slate, so we'll just yoink this, and put all this back, and then we grab some... Let's have a look at our colours. Because I want to say, like, light grey terracotta is pretty good. Or maybe white. Let's go and make a well. But we're going to need some andesite, some diorite, bum 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 bum, and I'd love to make some packed mud, but we have none. So Or at least we have no mud. We can fix that. We have a whole bunch of hay. And we have a whole bunch of everything else. So we can grab some of that. And wow. I always forget how all-encompassing black concrete looks. Like, there's no texture. If I stare at this, I'm staring at nothing. It's just there. It's like, bah. I stare into the void. There is nothing. Bum-ba-da. And then we want to grab this. And then, if I remember correctly, we've got some sugarcane growing over here that we can grab for some extra rockets. Yes, we actually have been growing sugarcane. This is great. I did look into connected glass textures. So it's an Optifine thing. Not Optifine, a Forge thing. And I run Fabric. So if I wanted to run it, I would have to run something completely different. And the other one that's the Fabric equivalent is one where it... I've run the mod before and it connects textures in a different way. Like, it'll go and connect your grass texture to your sand texture and stuff like that. And it's really nice if you're doing ambient type world type builds. I might run it for a couple of streams to just show it off, because it's a nice mod and it only affects your visuals. So it's well worth adding to the list of mods if it's something that you enjoy using for enhancing the look of your game. But it's not my vibe. Yep, firework used. Good spotting. Oh, ba ba ba. One of that. Like, I won't always remember capitals, but I do try. And I think we go this way. We should be going this way. So I suppose this is a sidetrack. Does this count as a sidetrack since we've actually got our job done? Or as done as we can make it? This totally counts, right? Or it doesn't count, I'm not sure. Ah, there it is. Meow. We got our shovels. We're all sorted. Da-ba-da. Actually, if we start from the top of the cliff, that'll probably make our lives easier. Oh, and we can grab some mangrove while we're at it. We cannot grab mangrove while we're at it. We do not bring our bring what we needed. Unfortunately, we cannot make the rain. Wait, we can make the rain go away in one of these shulker boxes. We left the shulker box with our bed in it behind. Come again another day. Like, I know there's more to that rhyme, but it's not, no more of that rhyme was ever said within my earshot, so I never actually heard the rest of that rhyme. And so it's like, oh, I guess I guess we shall just live with the rhyme. I think rain is useful because you get to fish with it. Like, it gives you super fishing skills. But other than that, rain's just like the thing that you have. I'm sort of on the fence about rain. Hey, Janlu. Oh. Mining out circles is fun. Like, I think mining down to bedrock and stuff like that, like doing circles and stuff like that, if you go and do stuff, like, it can be very meditative to actually go and just chill and mine for a while and not actually worry about what you're actually doing or what the end goal is. And if you end up with a circle at the end of it, or a big hole, or a whatever, it's really great. It can be super productive. That being said, this is the same playlist we've had for ages. Speaking of which, it's actually in the Discord. And the usual YouTube, Discord, like things. Do I remember on a regular basis? No, I do not, but there are trigger words to help me remember. Like, I think I'm almost at the point where I'm at, remembering when there are specific words to remember those things with. Here we go. Like, I would love to play with the controller I have. Like, I got myself a controller and then proceeded to try and set it up for like a month. Only to have the controller be like, no, I don't want to work. Nah, you don't need me to work. So I'm like, fine. No, well, the thing is, like, my controller, it's not a thing to do with Minecraft, it's everything to do with my computer itself. It just doesn't read the controller, and I've tried setting it up multiple times, and I'm just like, by this time. Well, funny you should mention that, because long time ago, it wasn't so much that there was a flood, but more like there was a much higher water table. And, well, things used to look a lot different in this world. In fact, there used to be oceans where there are now savannas. And things like that. Things don't exactly look how they used to look. And yeah, lore. it makes, for those who knew what was, a difficult time, I should say. Because for those who knew what was, it's difficult to maneuver about the world because it doesn't look like the old world at all. Please tell me I didn't chuck any of that down there. No, I did not. That is good. Because for any of those that know what the old world looked like, yeah, they know that the shapes they used to exist, they used to be something different, something that was usable and able to be navigated by. And especially when there were legends told, legends on legends, about what was what. And these are no longer accessible, these places and these things, because time has marched on. And so they're left with things that they can't explain. They can look at and they can go, well, of course this half-moon structure that we look at, of course it's magical. What else would it be? Of course this is a well. I see water at the bottom. Of course this is a insert item here, because that's the only thing you can do. Because in that, there have been empires and republics rise and fall over the length of time that it's taken to get to here. And no one has a complete recounting. And no one, like, anyone can, like, stare at it and be like, yeah, this is right. But, of course, to say that this is correct means to tell that someone else is incorrect. And do you really want to start yet another war over who is right? Because by now, if there's one history that everyone can agree on, it is that history is only written by the victors. And it has caused many wars. And that is this world. There are places that are left rotting and forgotten. There are places that have been rebuilt and taken by strangers many, many times over. Okay, we need just a few more stacks of mud and we should be good to start this build. I always forget how weird mud sounds. But yeah, like, I personally think, like, I was busy sort of thinking about what types of things this world would have in it, and I was quite happy when I sort of figured out what's going on with this world, because I think it fits. I think this fits. And like, there is some other things that I think for people that watch the stream, I'd like for them to figure out as things go. Because I think having everything just handed on a silver platter, sure, that's nice. But I think it's better to have things to be engaged in and stories and mysteries. And I think over time, depending as things go, I'll probably make like an actual video for lore keeping purposes, because if we're like 6 months, 6 years in, or whatever. It's not fair for anyone who's new to be like, oh yes, I'm keeping up with a year, 2 years, whatever of lore, because that's just unkind to anyone who's actually trying to keep up. Yeah. Yeah, imagine coming into a story and everyone else is on chapter 6 and you're like, wait, I haven't read the prologue yet. We'll come back to that. Oh, but there's that. So, yeah, we'll make sure that it's set up in a way that everyone can keep up. Because as far as I'm concerned, when you have a world, the story's the important part. Pop. Ba-dum-ba-dum. And yeah, it should be good. Oh, yeah, like, I was never a particularly big watcher of Stampy. But, like, I was watching it and I was like, wow, there is some intense lore here. I did not think that there was actually intense lore in Stampy's Lovely World. Because, like, seeing that, I was super impressed. And, like, I think having recap videos over time would just make it super helpful. Because, like, if it's something like Stampy's Lovely World that went on for 10 years, 10 years plus? 12 years? Over a decade. Then it means that you're actually... If you're joining much later, then it means that... Wait, why is there a random... Huh? Past me, please explain. Good night, Rick. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would never guess as to why we are in the air. Good night, not Rick. Okay, there we go. Pop. So, we now have our situation. Does it look pretty? No, it doesn't. And also, we need a ninja in the book. There we go. So, I figure we go. So, we from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because funnily enough, I've accidentally made this hole an oblong. You know how we were talking about squares earlier? and making squares not square? Well, this is one of those instances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically, what's going to happen... Yeah! Like, I was doing the counting for all of the other stuff involved with this, and I actually had to redig some of the bits for this so that it would work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there we go. Why here, zombie? Zombie does not matter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We also need to flatten over here. Oh, it'll be easier for us if we flatten it, so. Yep, this is a dried river. Because you need to build squid farms in a river biome, otherwise it just don't work. Although I think you can also build squid farms in an ocean, but I think that takes a lot more work, as far as I understand it. So the squid farm is in a river biome, and eventually we'll probably come along and drain a lot more of this, because at the moment it's at the minimum draining distance just over there, and just over there on the other side. Because basically I was looking for somewhere where there was only like little smatterings of water, and it was also quite shallow and as long as possible. So, and it wasn't like looping up on itself. So we'll probably end up draining all of that, and then probably a bit more of the other side, so that it feels like this is an old well. But we'll be putting these probably in a few places in the world, because I like that idea. It sort of suits. Okay, we go through here. And hopefully we get the vibe we're looking for. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Yes. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Da da da. Okay, that one's one up. That one's one up. This one's one up. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I'm always up for undersea builds. Like, undersea builds are the best. Okay, awesome. Like, 10 out of 10. I'm just trying to hold off on undersea builds because, like, on one hand, it's like, yes, undersea builds, my favorite thing. On the other hand, it's like, if I start building undersea, we will not stop. And I think I'd like to continue doing oversea builds for at least a little while, because otherwise we will be underwater for the next few hundred days. And there will be no stopping us. No one will see the light of the sun for a very long time, and that will be that. 1, 2. And, like, I personally have no problem with it, however. Plop. I think I put that in the wrong place. That needs to be there. 1, 2, 3. And then oh, that's true. Like, lowering the sea level would be, like, especially artificially lowering it in some places. I think that would be a whole thing. Oh, how would we pull that off? Like, that would be a trick and a half to do. I just realized. Well, we can't actually blow up the sea because of the fact that it's made out of water, so we wouldn't actually get TNT to blow it up. It wouldn't work. Oh no. This don't work. We're a no-go. We need to expand. Ah! Look! Slime! There's a slime! We need to expand our situation here. Why is there a this? Oh well, that is a future thing. Yeah. But we can't have this being in contact with the outside, which we can live without. It's either that or we go for a square, which we can make look good. And I think if we go for a square, it's probably going to be safer build-wise. So if we just change this up a little bit. I love me my circles, but today circles are just not gonna happen. I think on this one. Bum, bum, bum. Wow. Who shoots? There we go. Egg? Oh, an egg shape. I don't think we'll go the egg shape because of the fact that it is actually supposed to be a well. So if we're going like that, up. It means we need to clear out this way. Yeah, an egg shape would be cool, but I think this way is a little bit more safer. Eh. No, bad zombie. You come to me, I say goodbye. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Glad we came to an agreement. Oh, that is the wrong place to be putting that. Bum, bum, bum. And like, I think if we mark this out, because if we go with a square, then we're actually able to pull off some shenanigans, I think. And we can get up to some mischief. Okay. Da, 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 da. Perfect. Because one of the underrated things we can do is actually make giant blocks, which I don't think I want to do on a regular basis, but I think just occasionally on some of the builds, making giant blocks would be a bit of fun. Why did I hear a pig? Okay, it must have been just an illusion of sound. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Bum, bum. Da 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 da. I'm happy with this. We have a square. And I'm pretty sure this is even square. I will be disappointed in life if it's not. There we go. Da 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 da. We come in square. All right. That is true. Oh my goodness. It's little Enderman. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is having basically 1, 2, 3 block wide walls. Oh wait, this is a shovel. And then having 3 block wide or 5. Let's go 5 block wide walls, and then then we'll go up to about, I want to say here to make the well. So we'll go around like that, and then we'll make a brick pattern on the outside of this, just as an applique. But I think that will either happen next time or in between streams, because that is the end of things today. And I will say goodbye. And thank you all for watching. It has been fun. And one last rocket. So, thank you all for coming. It has been lots of fun. And I will see you again next time. So, good spotting. So, bye.